This video will explain the math behind the examples, so that you will gain a greater understanding of why the examples work out. So let's get started now on MathCat. 3, 2, 1. We're going to be converting improper fractions to mixed numbers. Let's first look at what a proper fraction looks like. Numbers like 1/2 and 3/4 and 7/16 are proper fractions. Proper because the top number is smaller than the bottom number. That makes this part of a whole. It's 1/2 of a thing, it's 3/4 of a thing, or 7/16 of a thing, but it's not a whole thing, so it's a proper fraction. A number like 32/30, or 7/5, or 9/2 are improper fractions. Improper because the top number is bigger than the bottom number, which means that this is more than one whole. It's a whole plus part of another. It's a whole thing plus part of another. Whole thing plus part of another. Improper fraction. And then finally we have numbers that contain both whole numbers and proper fractions. 1 5/8, or 2 3/4, or 10 7/20. These are mixed numbers. Mixed because they contain both a whole number and a proper fraction. So what does it mean if we say we have 7/3, which is an improper fraction? Well, if we have a whole thing and divide it into thirds, we have 1, 2, 3/3. And another one, 4, 5, 6/3, and another one, 1/3 of this would be the 7th third. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 thirds. What if we said we had 2 and 1/3? Well, that would look like this. 1, 2, and 1/3 of another. 1/3. So here we have 1, 2, and 1/3. Here we have 1, 2, and 1/3. So whether we call it 7/3 or whether we call it 2 and 1/3, we have the same amount of things. So somehow 7/3 is the same as 2 and 1/3. And what we want to see today is how to go from 7/3 to a mixed number 2 and 1/3. So how do we go from 7/3 and end up with 2 and 1/3? And the answer is we use long division to convert an improper fraction to a mixed number. So 7/3 is 7 divided by 3. So if we were to write that in standard long division form, it would look like this. 7 divided by 3. And then if we did the long division, 3 goes into 7 twice. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. And now we have all the numbers for our mixed number. The 2, the whole number part, is here. The remainder 1 goes on top of the fraction, and the bottom number stays the same, and it was the number that we used to divide by. So that's how we come up with 2 and 1/3. Let's start with 43/8 and see how we end up with 5 3/8. So 43/8 is the same as 5 3/8. Let's see how we go from here to here. 43/8 is the same as 43 divided by 8. 8 goes into 43 using long division 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. Subtract. Remainder 3. So our whole number is on top, 5. That becomes the whole number. The remainder 3 goes on top of the new fraction here. And we keep the 8 as the bottom number, which is also the number we divided by. So 43/8 becomes 5 and 3/8. Let's try 38 over 7. 38 over 7 is the same as 5 and 3 over 7, 5 and 3/7. So 38 over 7, to convert that, is the same as 38 divided by 7. 7 goes into 38 5 times. 5 times 7 is 35. And when we subtract, we get a remainder of 3. 5 becomes the whole number. The remainder, 3, becomes the top number of the fraction. And we keep 7 as the bottom number, which is the same as our divisor. Let's do 184 over 15. And I'm not going to give you the answer just yet. We'll do it the long way and figure it out. 184 divided by 15. 15 in our long division goes into 18 once. 1 times 15 is 15. Subtract. Remainder is 3. Bring down our 4. 15 into 34 is 2. 2 times 15 is 30. Subtract. Remainder 4. Now we have all the parts for our answer. The answer will be 12 is the whole number. 4, the remainder, will become the top number of our new fraction. And the bottom number will be the same as what we started with, 15. So 184 over 15 is the same as 12 and 4/15. One more. Let's try 97 fifths. And write that as a mixed number. Well, it's the same as 97 divided by 5. Let's do the long division. 5 goes into 9 one time. 1 times 5 is 5. Subtract. Minus 5 is 4. Bring down our 7. 5 goes into 47 9 times. 9 times 5 is 45. Subtract. Remainder 2. And 5 doesn't go into 2. So our answer will be 19 will be the whole number. The remainder 2 will be the top number of the fraction. And the bottom number will be the same as the original bottom number, 5. 19 and 2/5. So 97 over 5 is the same as 19 and 2/5. And that's how you convert an improper fraction to a mixed number.